Hey guys, McVey here from the Straight Shot Podcast, and for those that don't know, we do cover TNA on our podcast channel. Don't really do much because there's not really much to talk about. But with the return of TNA happening at Hard to Kill, saw change. We saw change once again. Now, I don't know if it's been abundantly clear why, but first, you guys gotta hit this like button, hit that subscribe button, comment below, and do me a favor. Go watch this fucking match, honestly. It's already out on YouTube. This bitch is good. Alright, and the match I'm talking about today is Ospreay versus Alexander 2. I'm talking about Josh Alexander, the walking weapon, TNA standard bearer, the Iron Man, versus the world beater, the aerial assassin, the Commonwealth Kingpin, the Billy Goat Will Ospreay. And this is part of that change. Graphics have changed in TNA. Fucking love it, by the way. And I love how they included a little bit of the highlights on the first meeting of Ospreay and Alexander. I love it. Literally, was this the right one? Okay, it was this one. Fuck. Okay, there we go. Like, you could just tell from this image alone, big fight feel. I'm sorry. Brava. This is great shit. Like, this crowd going crazy just chanting for both of these guys, chanting TNA. This was something Ospreay has wanted since the unbreakable three-way between AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, and Samoa Joe. And at that point, Christopher Daniels was the X Division champion. AJ won the belt that night. But just knowing, and here's the thing, it was after Bound for Glory. They didn't air that match until November 16th. It was the day after Bound for Glory, which would have been October 22nd. For those that saw Bound for Glory, they knew Bound for Glory Fallout was there on October 22nd, because then they did the UK tour end October, and then they aired Turning Point, I want to say November 2nd or November 3rd. It was one of the two. Ospreay faced Eddie Edwards and won. And they said, you know what, we're going to air the Alexander match after Bound for Glory, after Turning Point. And that's exactly what they did. So, we got to see that for the first time ever in an Impact ring. That's when they were known as Impact Wrestling. That's just about, so they've always had that as the Impact Zone forever. But truly, this past Thursday, on January 18th, TNA is truly back. I love the new getup. I love it. I love the new graphics. Like, I'm gonna love TNA. I loved Impact back then. Still do now. I mean, shit, I have the membership, for fuck's sake. I want to say this, though. Having Ospreay, and next week, on January 25th, motherfucking Okada is gonna team with the Guns. And if you wonder who I'm talking about Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the former TNA World Champion and the current X Division Champion, Chris Sabin. And it turns out, at Hard to Kill, when they got the new championships, Chris Sabin has held every design of that championship. Shows you how long this dude's been around. So, props to them. And they're going to take on the system, which is Eddie Edwards, Brian Myers, and the new TNA World Champion, Moose. And that's next week on January 25th. Like, that's when it's going to air. They've already had the match. Spoilers already out. I'm not going to spoil the match. I'm not that kind of guy. But I want to talk about Alexander Ospreay, too. I want to talk about that today. So, I saw the match. And there was a spot. It was a Tiger Driver powerbomb. Double under Glider bomb through a table. They almost stopped the match on that alone. I was like, no, I don't want this to stop. I want a clear winner. And apparently, get this, so did the crowd. Everybody wanted a clear, definitive winner between Ospreay and Alexander. This image right here was what defined these two. Like, that TNA logo in the middle of the ring defined Alexander and Ospreay. Ospreay wanted to do this since 2005. I don't know about Alexander. I can't really say much. Like, they've sword-willed so much on this. After the match is over, I'm not going to say who won. I want you guys to go see this for yourselves, though. That's why. Scott D'Amore came out and praised the shit out of both of these men. Like, he literally came out and was talking about, oh, this is something I've loved since I was 4 years old. And these are his words, by the way. And then he just pointed at both of these guys, Alexander and Ospreay, and he said, these are two of the best fucking wrestlers in the goddamn planet today. He ain't wrong. I mean, look at Ospreay. He's beaten Jericho. He beat Alexander. He's beaten Okada. He's beaten Takagi, Yosuji. He's beaten Tanahashi. And that's within a year. I mean, shit, he beat Omega as well. I don't know if I said that one. But he beat Omega. And Alexander, on the other hand, had to relinquish what was the longest reign of the TNA World Championship in history. Came back far too sooner than expected. Came back at Slammiversary last year. Challenged for the World Championship at Bound for Glory against the former champion Alex Shelley. Lost, obviously. And then we got a banger between them in Chicago. Which was the November 16th episode, which was the main event. And it was this right here. It shows you how much these guys respect the shit, not just out of TNA, but like the whole wrestling business. This is truly the fucking Forbidden Door. This is truly Forbidden Door right here. Like, so do me a favor, go out your fucking way. Go on YouTube, search this shit up, watch it in its entirety. Trust me when I said this, you will not be disappointed. I'm telling you right now, Alexander Ospreay 2, you're going to fucking love it. And if you want to inspire the next generation, that match alone does it. Alright? I'm telling you now, it's that match alone. That is it for this one. My links are going to be in the description if you guys want to go follow me. And then, if you guys want to come work with us, we're always open for that. You got to be in the U.S. just for time zones. And got to either have wrestling knowledge or ball knowledge. It's one of the two. Alright? So, yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share this video with your friends. Seriously, come on. And then make sure to go check out our new gaming channel. We don't have any uploads there yet, but it will happen in the future. I don't know when. But more than likely, it will definitely be happening. Alright. Peace.